What's up, guys? I want to share this video here. I couldn't think of a more appropriate place to share it. It's for people who, whether you're an ambassador, a coach, or just heading into the field of being a leader, and you're considering publishing content, writing blog posts, making videos, maybe joining in a podcast, starting your own, and you feel a fear about of publishing. You're worried that you can't create something worthwhile. You're worried that it's going to be judged and ridiculed by people or whatever it is. There's lots of fears that come up when you first start publishing stuff, especially when you go public with it. And I just wanted to make a quick video to share how you can overcome that fear or sort of prevent it from holding you back. And the key is something that I did by accident, actually, when I first started. And it's the reason why I didn't have to really face this fear as much as some other coaches I've trained had to face it. And that is, you make your content for a specific individual rather than thinking I'm going to publish this to the general public and try and help people. You actually find someone who has a question and they want your answer to that question. And rather than just answering them with a quick email or even sometimes, talking to them on the phone or whatever, you can actually create a piece of content. Now, I often do this. Most of my videos on YouTube and most of my blog posts on my blog are direct responses to questions I've got, either from a specific individual or, say, a string of people who have the same issue. Like I might have 3 clients in a row with the same problem. And so I make a piece of content partly to serve the person who's asked the question, but also to create like a library. So if this question comes up again, I can just flick a link. And people who have known me for a long time and interacted with me for a long time around self-development have often joked with me about how I've got a link for everything. Like anything that they're going through, I've got links to videos and stuff, because after years of doing this, the same questions have come up over and over again. And so I've got kind of a video for all the major common issues that people have. And what this did was, whenever I was creating a piece of content, I wasn't worried about perfectionism or being judged, because I was only making it for somebody who's asked me for it, who already likes me, who's going to appreciate it even if it's low quality or if I stutter and stammer and get some things wrong, because they've requested this. They don't need it to be perfect. They just need it to be specific to them and as helpful as I can be. And what happens is that helps you with the creation phase of this. So you can get the thing done, written up, recorded and edited, whatever. And then from there, it's not much of a fear barrier to then publish it, especially when you don't have the pressure to publish it. You're allowed to just send it to this one person and keep it kind of private or unlisted as a resource to send to other people. You never actually have to go public with it. But if you start creating it with the pressure that you have to go public with it, it's going to really limit your creativity. There's actually some really solid science behind this. If you're seeking approval, your creativity goes down the toilet. But if you're like, I'm just going to help this one person, you're coming from a genuinely giving place to a person you feel no fear of judgment from, and you just do it to help them, just like you would in a conversation with them when they ask for your advice. You're just giving your advice freely and with love. Make the content from that place, and then leave the decision about whether or not to go public until after it's made, knowing that you never have to. Or you might not do it now, you might do it a year from now or months from now or whatever. And that's a great way to overcome the fear, especially of getting started with publishing. So I thought I'd share that here, and I'm actually doing this because I've had a couple of people ask, and so I figured I'll have a resource that I can flick them through. I'll keep the recording from this and send it to others. But for those of you who want to help others, you're here for that reason. You want to make a difference and you like the idea of writing or creating videos or anything like that, this will help you get started, because you're probably procrastinating on that, either knowingly or unknowingly affected by the fear of going public and being judged. Hope that helps. Managed to keep it under 5 minutes, which is nice. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.